So again, this is part two. I feel like these masculine, again, this is not your mama's Bible study. I'm never here to tell you what it is, what it ain't. I'm simply sharing what it looks like to me as the oracle of God. Period. All right. So, yeah. So this is, again, this is why some of these energies and all these people in these high places don't want me to be able to speak these things, I feel. This person stayed there and learned from him for 6 months. So this whole kind of energy of feeling like the masculine may have moved on, they're going to leave a jealous high priestess possibly, right? Or a queen of cups to watch over somebody that they're interested in. You're not going to get the I don't know how people are thinking. I don't know if people are dealing with real people or not, because that makes no sense. Why not just go to the individual? Probably because they can't. Because they can't. And I can't look at somebody outwardly. And I can't look at maybe a favor or two. I can't look at that. Who was there? I have to look at who stayed. I have to look at, even some of the trials and tribulations and some of the things that were thrown at me. I can overlook those things. But at the end of the day, you tried to kill me. You tried to fucking take me out, dude. You left these feminine energies in with some kind of leverage over me and my family, man, to slowly use witchcraft and spell work and all this other bullshit for no reason. I don't even know these people. You see what I'm saying? It's weird, man. It's crazy. On the last night of her visit, now this could be Sheba or Makita. He tricked her into his bed and she became pregnant. So I'm wondering if this is some kind of sex magic. I'm wondering if, again, he was dealing with this other energy here, but ran off with Makita because she put a spell on him, which it says in the fucking Keeper Nagast, and left Sheba there pregnant as a bed wench because she is the original and Makita is the idol that somebody is worshiping. That is a falsehood. That is in the likeness of who they both was monitoring and watching over for the 6 months, or because it's not the only time that this is in the biblical text. I see it over and over again through history, in the biblical text, whatever it is, in my mind's eye, in my Akashic records, in my gut, in my memory bank, whatever. I see it over and over and over again, not just with her energy. And it's a way to tarnish. It's almost like Satan came to tempt Jesus or the Christ energy, right? Which I always look at the Christ, the light, okay, as that Christ energy, as a feminine energy, and Jesus as maybe the male vassal that's left over after they possibly sacrifice the light and cut it off. After they think they're done with it and they build it back better, they want to sacrifice or use the feminine energy as a scapegoat, when the feminine energy is the fucking source of the energy, period. In science and ancient whatever things have been used to bind and blind these, and I am one that it happened to, so I can speak it in living fucking time right now as to what has happened. And they'll use these girls from like a beehive energy to attack the queen. Because and again, they biting the fucking hand that fed them because they don't understand. We're talking about that wand that you dip in the fucking pot of honey. Okay? That's the source. So again, I'm thinking about at this point in time, I think about, again, possessions and the whole energy of Paul and keeping people away from each other. Like, is there a certain time limit, right, to seal the deal? You understand? Because they're worried. They're watching because they're worried that somebody's going to catch on to it, and then two energies are going to link back up and everything is going to be healed. So that's why they're plotting on pulling people over and plotting on these other things. Because again, like a Sandra Bland energy. Maybe that's why Source had me thinking about her lately. So again, on the last night they visit. All right. Or he, on the last night of her visit, he, which could be she, either or, tricked her into his bed and she became pregnant. I'm telling you, this is making me think about somebody, a date rape drug, dude. I'm not even lying. I'm just saying be careful because spiritual warfare is real. I cannot keep on repeating that shit enough. I've witnessed certain things and also tech war. It just is. Mind control, it's all real. These are operations that have been done in the dark. They're not a secret though, but I'm just saying. And I'm going to keep on talking about it and keep on talking about it until it's addressed to a certain extent. Or until they try to cut me off of here. Because it has to be addressed. These people should not be able to get away with this. And they know who you are. They should be handled. They should be handled. And in honor of King, they should be given a whole bunch of shit back. This time, we want it back. This time, we gonna get it back. The bad thing about it is that most of this stuff has already been, the devil has been seeking to see what he can devour, and they've already been exalting these other energies here in with these magic tricks and showing you all these desires, right? That are self-absorbed. Now, when it comes to the originals, okay. But if these energies are people that are foreign, that's not, or illegal, that is not, you see what I'm saying? How it makes no sense. So it's not really God that does this. Why people kind of secretly don't really like God. I'm going to just tell you that right now. The God you trust is the one on that dollar bill. And we're going to keep on, I'm going to keep saying it over and over again. Really. Because many people automatically will tell you without it, they're going to die. They can't survive. Nobody knows how to get their hands dirty. And I'm saying even me. We could teach each other. We could learn. We do know. It's just nobody want to hear all that. Nobody want to hear all that. They don't want to hear about no Christmas presents not being able to be delivered. I mean, I hope everybody did have a good time when they did have that day. But just saying. The overwhelming amount of unnecessary decorations and things at the store for these holy days or yeah, this makes me think about that. They didn't defeat her. They maybe didn't defeat Sheba, even him. So this is making me think about the divine masculine and feminine working against a feminine energy, or maybe the devil energy on the devil card in the tarot, working the masculine and the devil working against the feminine energy for her vine or her grapes. Divine. You get what I'm saying? So again, we can also look at the government, you know what I'm saying? And then low level people or the people that are in the caste or class on your same level as the male energy or commoners, peasants, and servants. And again, to take her virtue away, right? So she couldn't excel or move forward. This may be something that somebody did, which again, they should be held fucking accountable. And I don't know who this story resonates with, because I feel like these storylines, I'm starting to see them. They're happening over and over again. It's like sources saying it's happening again. It's happening again. And I don't know who exactly and how. Sometimes it resonates really closely with me. Certain parts of it. If you know how to examine it, I feel like, again, there may be some people out there to do. And this is reminding them of their situation, because we're just talking about energy transfer of all this stuff. We may be even where we can catch something like this and be able to rebuke it or stop it. Shit, this might be a morning after pill for somebody. I don't know. This may be on the physical, or it might be, again, spiritual. Who knows? But all I know is this is what I sense here. That these kind of things are the things that are going on here. And if we don't know what's really going on, then we don't know how to address them. See? We don't know people's true intentions, then what is it? And I see them all around. Look at me. I don't know why I'm looking at this thing. There's a big old sack in my living room here with the D baby's toys is in it. It says help wanted. I don't know if the source is telling me I need help or vice versa. A lot of people probably do think I need help because of the way that I deliver the message or the message that I deliver, but it is what it is. And I guarantee you there's some reason why source has me tapping into this and just giving you just enough of whatever this is today. Because people are going to go on and do greater things. I can't do it all by myself for anybody that, like I said. And it just it's unfortunate again that the people that have been sent have turned for no reason. They turned against for no reason. I know the reason. Because they don't want to see what's going to happen. They don't want to see the whole new world once the magic carpet come in. Nobody believes in, they want to be like a kid again, Toys R Us or whatever, right? But they don't really believe. They don't really see. Yeah, I feel like this is the energy here. It's always the same. It happens over and over again. It's not going to be happening anymore. And even if they do try to pull it, I'm just letting you know. Whole thing is, even the Makita energy, it's almost like she got her juice. She took from Sheba's Ace of Cups to get where she's at, but will come and try to taunt Sheba. But when Sheba turn around and really address that ass, people ain't too tough no more. That means they really wasn't tough in the first place. It's almost like that energy about ask about me. Ain't nobody that you gonna meet that ain't gonna be able to tell you that knew me. That's the whole energy and vibe. And it's not even like a challenge or anything. It just is. At one point in time, you have to say, well, damn, I must be, you know what? Golly, if this is what it is. People want me to feel bad about myself or like I don't fit in, so I should feel less of a person. No. Why don't I feel that way? Because I don't let nobody control the narrative for me as much as possible. There's so many other things that's hidden that I don't know about that they probably trying to control. I can't let them control not my core, not my core values. It'll never change. And I'll never be really, I'm not going to say I'm not going to be upset or hurt or cry if somebody that I care about is wanting to walk away from me, but there's nothing left for me to say. It's like embodying all the cards in the deck and embodying all the feminine energies in the text. It's not about being cocky. This is a documentary or some shit probably that I'm doing that somebody probably going to read about one day. Really? How did it get written the first time? My ancestors. Some of you too. I'm not saying they're my only ancestors. Do you see what I'm saying? But somebody has been selected and elected this time. 1, 2, a masculine and a feminine. The world knows that joining of that energy, that's why it's so much confusion in between this pairing. This is the reason, this is the only reason being obedient to source where I will get up and walk away from everything. And somebody knows that. That's why they give all these unapproachable offers. But they can make their way to these other feminine energies to give off offers, but they cannot face me. So that just lets you know. So when I said to my mom one time, it sounds kind of silly that you saying that God's light was so bright that people couldn't come to him or couldn't, you see? So it makes me think about the vid and the 6-foot distance. And it makes me think about, well, damn. If I know I'm full in this Jesus or this Christ energy, where are my disciples? Where's my military? Where's my this? But at the same time, it's almost like that hand with the Ace of Pentacles or the Ace of anything else. It's like I keep hearing my grandma, he got the whole world in his hand. Which is making me think about the 3 of Wands when that man is standing there with the world in his hand. It's kind of like I found what the whole world is looking for, right? But you treat it like dirt. You don't even honor it. You don't even respect it. You torture it. You play with it. You fiddle with it. You throw it around, pass it around. This is what the ancestors is telling me. And they're all standing here behind me like enough is a fucking enough. And don't try to blame it on no other groups. I know who it is. This is brother against brother, mother against mother, sister, and then those in the likeness of that have been created by AI and other energy to come in here and stir up this trouble and cause division and confusion. And some of these people, the first time they feeling alive or feeling some kind of power in their life, so they hate the ones that they knew had the shit all along. They hate the ones that they've seen coming from. I'm talking about family. I'm talking about husbands and wives. I'm talking about best friends. None of that. And if they are cheering you on, it's in the background where the fuck you can't see. Whole time abusing something that came here, that birthed you motherfuckers, and that came here to help clean this shit up. And this is how you repay. Shame on you. Because it's the last time.